Hello, and welcome to my video series, Getting Smart About Artificial Intelligence. Some of you may have noticed that there's an increasing amount of buzz in the industry about artificial intelligence. I've been approached by many who want to understand, what is artificial intelligence? Why is everyone talking about it? And how can one benefit from the growth of artificial intelligence? I answer these questions and more in my 6-part video series, Getting Smart About Artificial Intelligence. In this video, we'll cover the what and the why behind AI. I'll give you an introduction to AI and share with you why it's so important today. Let's get started with what does artificial intelligence mean? Well, it's a broad term, but according to the dictionary, it is the capability of a machine to imitate intelligent human behavior. This means that AI comprises of a few different technologies. Let's think for a second about the human body. If I were to make a human, what would I need it to be able to do? Well, I'll need it to be able to move, to hear, to be able to understand what it heard, to think, to see, and to talk. Each of these areas involve volumes of standalone research. In this series, we're going to focus on machine learning, or how we can teach a computer to think like a human. Some would divide the field of machine learning into 3 different categories: unsupervised learning, supervised learning, and deep learning. I won't go too deep into the differences, but I'll start with the basics. Unsupervised learning does not require any training or historical data set. It works sort of out of the box. Supervised learning does require you to teach the computer before it can make decisions on its own. The last one is deep learning. Deep learning is a much more advanced form of machine learning. It's biologically inspired and capable of learning from its mistakes. You may hear about deep learning in the context of things like self-driving cars. Now, the important thing to remember is that no method is categorically better than another. They're all good at different things and highly dependent on the circumstances. So why is all of this important? Everyone, no matter whether you're in IT or elsewhere, an executive or an individual contributor, everyone does the same thing at our core. We follow that same critical loop. We take in information, we process that information and make a decision, and we take action. It could be looking at the operational history of a compressor and determining whether it should be taken out for maintenance and performing that maintenance. Or it could be an executive looking at a number of account compromises, determining whether 2-factor authentication technologies are worth it, and implementing that decision. The framework is the same. That critical loop is the same. Machine learning is what bridges the gap between data and action. And by the end of this video series, I hope you have a basic understanding of how. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you thought it was helpful, please hit the thumbs up button below. If you want to get some simple explanations of how artificial intelligence can help you make smart, data-driven decisions, keep watching this series. Next up, we'll discuss anomaly detection.